Sawadee Cop, everybody.
Get back. Get back to the mountain, right?
Hello.
Let's do a good intro. We'll start off there.
No.
All right, you guys. Sawadee Cop, everybody. I think we still have a few people coming on, but we're gonna line up in front of our respective cameras. I'll give you a Y-in to everybody. Sawadee Cop, you guys. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Coach Matt. I've coached at Arvada for a long time and at Boulder at a couple stints and the general manager there. So it's so cool to see everybody here and ready to rock. This week, we're working on boxing, right? So lots of punches. Important thing to remember before we get into it, just to pre-frame, right? Boxing for the sport of boxing and boxing for Muay Thai are two different things. I love boxing. I've competed in boxing as well, but a lot of the advantages you have from a boxing stance are kind of nullified, right, in a kickboxing stance. So it's important we're keeping a good kickboxing stance, even though lots and lots of punching today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do like a little bit of a circuit. I want you guys to follow along with me. I'm going to hit this clock here. We're going to start with jumping jacks, and I just want you to follow along a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to do about 20 seconds, and then be ready because I'm going to switch it up on the next one. Most of you guys are muted, so if you do have any questions and can type in the chat, I'll try and go back and forth. 4, 3, we're going to go to straight leg, toe touches, ready right here, 20 seconds. Alternating sides. Little skip in between, and you can kind of increase the range of motion as we're going here. Keep going, good. Boom, boom, excellent. Boom, keep going, 3, 2, 1, let's go into squats. When we go into squats, I want you to push up on the balls of your feet, so let's go deep, get our hips warm, all the way up. Not so much for reps, you guys, but just warm up your hips, 20 seconds. Good. 2, 1, I want to go into high knees in place. Try and stay on the balls of your feet here. Good, drive your shoulders, drive your hips. Good, pick up that pace as we're going. 5 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, 1, back to jumping jacks. This time I want it faster, let's go. Oh, you guys look amazing. I love seeing everyone set up. This is awesome. 10 more seconds. Let's go. We're going to finish with 20 seconds of mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Hands under shoulders. I'm trying to go knee to elbow. Drive. Keep your cores going. Good. Finish it out. 10 seconds. Good. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Time. Very good, you guys. Okay. Couple deep breaths. Try and go in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's do a little bit of dynamic flexibility. So if you have a little space, right, even if you can take a couple steps, I think that'd be good. First one I want to do, left hand up. See if you can see my feet. Left step, twist to my right. Easy, and you can just do this in place. Step, twist. Step, twist, good. So a lot of our punching power comes from the T-spine, right? So this is our trunk rotation. I really want to make sure that I'm getting loose. About 10 more seconds, just alternate sides. Good, okay, we're gonna go into toe taps. You can see my feet. I'm gonna dorsiflex my foot up, okay? And I'm just going left to right and just tapping. Again, if you don't have space, you can just be right here, but I want you to come all the way up in between. I'm already winded. Danny's not even breathing hard at all yet. Good. Okay. Oh, about 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Let's get a quad stretch. So I want to keep my hip in line with my shoulder, just like when I'm kneeing, right? But pulling back. I don't want to be out here, straight behind. Opposite hand's going to go up, pull, and I like to push up on the ball of my foot. One thing about training with bare feet, we don't really strengthen the muscles in our feet a lot, right? Because we have shoes and basically every other sport. So strengthening the feet by pushing up, increasing the strength of my calves, that'll really help. Let's do a few more. Next one, we can do in place. Big lunge. I want to keep this leg at about 90 degrees on my lunging leg. Okay, as I do that, I'm just going to put my elbow as close as I can to the ground next to my instep, but just to where you get a stretch, right? Some of us can go down. Some of us right here is fine. You're going to twist slow, hand down, all the way back up. Same thing on the other leg. 90 degrees, good. So my right leg, my right elbow is going to go down. Twist. Good. I want you to finish 4 on each, or 2 on each side. Good. Good, Dave. Good, Matt. Good, Carol. Nice, Coach Kate. A little having the dog train. I love it. Nice. Okay. Very good, you guys. If you need to grab a quick sip of water, hey, Mom. If you need to grab a quick sip of water, feel free. You got about 20 seconds. And we're going to get into our group shadow boxing round. So just shake it out. Okay, a couple of breaths. You can tell I haven't been training as much. If you guys were here right now, you'd be making fun of my sweat. Okay. All right. Let's start getting back. Okay, so again, focus is boxing. I'll make sure you guys can see my feet. Okay, let's show a more traditional boxing stance, right? More traditional boxing stance, notice I'm trying to make this target as skinny as possible, right? So I'm gonna be a little more bladed. I'm gonna be heavy in my feet, okay? This is good for boxing. I think it's very important for you guys to understand how to best throw our punches. So you wanna play with that today, please feel free, but keep in mind, we're working boxing for kickboxing. So for today, I want you to keep your weight and your hips forward. You can go 50-50 with your stance. Normally, we do what's called the 60-40 or 70-30. I'm kind of back on my rear foot. With punching, I like my weight to be a little more even. So I'm on the balls of my feet, hips still square. My guard and punching range, little different. We see a lot of the Thai fighters right out here with that long guard. That's great for kicking and teep range. This is not great for punching because of how many holds. If I know I'm in punching range, I'm gonna bring my hands in, turn my pads out a little bit, and I'm still loose in the shoulders, right? But notice where my guard is, okay? So this is where I like my guard when I'm punching, okay? So good stance. Let's get on the balls of our feet, okay? And let's feel your rhythm a little bit. We're just gonna move. When we move, stay on the horse, I always say, right? My feet shouldn't be crossing, okay? I should just be in my stance. When I say forward, I'm just gonna take one little baby step, okay? We call it micro step. See how my feet just, small. Ready? Forward, forward. Good, and notice I'm relaxed in between. I don't wanna get all stiff. Good, so going back, same thing. Lead with your back foot. Ready? Back, and back to relax. Back, good. Forward, back, forward. Notice I'm staying square, right? Still, even though I want to punch a lot, I'm ready to block the kicks. Good, okay? Let's go to our left and right. Ready? Left, left. Good, right, right. Good, let's put it all together. Just follow along, okay? If you mess up, air quotes, just stay relaxed. Just move to the next one, right? If I stay loose, that's going to allow me to change direction a lot easier. If I'm stiff, it's going to be hard. Okay, ready? In my stance, forward. Good, back, right, Advanced students, if you want to freestyle in between, please feel free. Left, back, forward, forward, right, back. Good. I don't want to, let's try to pick up our feet a little bit rather than dragging. Ready? Left, left, back, forward, right, back, forward. Beautiful. We're going to do 10 burpees as a group. Let's suffer together. Hit it. Good. Chest down. As I come up, bonus points if you want a flying knee for your jump. Good. Let's go, Danny. Nice. Let's go, Catherine. Repping it in the basement. Beautiful. Let's go, Coach K. Let's go, Brandon. Once you got 10, okay, right back in your stance. Let's go. I hope you guys are sweating. I'm already sweating. I did 2 burpees. Beautiful. In your stance, waiting for everybody after your 10. So this is important. Staying in my stance while breathing hard. Control your body. Control your breathing. We're going to start with our checks, okay? Just to make sure I know where my weight is. So a check, let's remember the round kick in Muay Thai kind of comes up on that angle. So a check is how we block, right? I use my shin, my forearm, and I keep my chin down, making a strong block, okay? So what I want you to do is you're gonna push off the ball of your foot, almost like you're jumping off a diving board. I push, and I'm hinging at the hip at the same time. That, for me, gets that check up really fast, okay? So even though we're punching a lot, I need to be ready. So let's try a few. When I say lead check, you're gonna use your lead leg. That's left for orthodox, right for southpaw. And this should be a fast motion. It shouldn't be this, right? I want hush and right back down. Ready? Lead check, hush. Back to rhythm. Lead check, hush. Good. Lead check, hush. Okay, let's do the same thing on our rear foot. Advanced students, if you want to post your hand on your rear check, okay, we'll talk about that later, but you can. Okay, ready? Rear check, shh. Rear check, shh. Good. If you want to post your lead hand while you do your rear check, ish. Rear check, ish. Rear check, ish. Okay, so now we're going to add our lead and rear check in with our movement. Ready in my stance. Forward, lead check. Back, rear check. Right, rear check. Left, lead check. Forward, lead check. Rear check. Back, lead check. Lead check. Left, rear check. Lead check. Rear check. Lead check. Hold your stance. Beautiful. I want 20 mountain climbers. Let's go. Knee to elbow. Right here. Hush, hush, hush. Let's go. Beautiful. I can't, you're all off camera, but I know you're doing well. Nice, Sachi. In your stance. Good. Wait for your teammates. Let's go. Okay. Now, fun part. Let's get into our punches. I want to go over my 4 most used punches in boxing today. Okay. I'm going to talk a lot because there's so much technique with all these, but let's start with my jab. That should be your lead hand, you guys. Okay. My jab, not necessarily a power punch. Okay. It can be, right? You might see some knockouts every now and then, but for the most part, I'm snapping, right? I want to snap the head back of my opponent. When we get to it on the bags, I'll show you a little trick that you can do. But when we jab, my lead hand, first thing that moves, my shoulder. I see way too much of this like hammering down motion. Straight out from my shoulder. I want to make a solid fist, okay? No bend in my wrist whatsoever. This is one piece, okay? Aiming with my big 3 knuckles, I'm turning over. Notice, you guys, I protect my chin while I punch. I shouldn't do this. You see all this? Okay? I'm down, extending. To over-exaggerate, I'll even touch my shoulder to my chin, okay? So when I say jab, it's like whipping a towel. Straight out and straight back. Don't leave it and admire it. I see this all the time. Beautiful entry. That looks real nice. And then we bring it back. Pull it back just as fast. Okay, ready? In my stance. You exhale as you punch. Jab. Push. Back to rhythm. Jab. Push. Good. Jab. Push. If you want to take a little step, that's good too, okay? That might help you. Just make sure you're coming back and you're not blading. and exposing your calf. Jab, push, jab, push. Good, jab, push, jab, 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 jab. Beautiful. Okay, let's go over our cross. Rear hand straight punch. Same mechanics in the arm. I twist, my shoulder goes first. Now I'm gonna rotate, okay? So it's the same motion like if you swung a bat or a golf club or a tennis racket, right? I'm twisting in my hips, okay? So shoulder comes out, covers my chin, straight. I'm aiming with my big three, no bend in my wrist, one solid piece, and I'm gonna rotate. Let's see if you can see my feet, okay? I'm pivoting, pointing my knee in the direction of my punch while my lead shoulder comes back, okay? Far too much, I see a lot of Muay Thai fighters throw their cross like this. Okay, that's just your arm. Make sure you make that punch count. Your cross is a very important punch, okay? Ready, follow along, cross, good. Notice I'm right back to smooth. It's a millisecond of tension, just like whipping a towel, and back to relax. Ready, cross, 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 back to the top, jab, cross, jab, cross, 2 breaths on 1 breath per punch. Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, good. Okay, let's go over our lead hook, the rear uppercut, and then we'll get after it on the backs. My lead hook, a little bit different, right? The jab and the cross are coming right in this window, okay? The hook is aiming more for the side, behind the ear, the temple, and the chin. And you'll see a lot of power, a lot of knockouts with this punch, but for the most part to throw a power hook, I need some weight on this leg, okay? So if I'm gonna load up, my opponents are gonna see it coming. So we like to hide this punch behind crosses, different things like that. But for the sake of the drill and feeling the punch, what we're gonna do, turn my shoulders about 45 degrees, take about 1/10 of a squat, and you should feel your weight sink into your lead leg, okay? My guard stays tight. Don't show me what hand you're about to hit me with, please. Make it too easy. Guard stays tight. From here, my arm is at a 90-degree angle, right? It's like this, okay? Wrist, elbow, shoulder are on the same imaginary plane. Should be able to put a glass of water on my elbow without it falling off, okay? My target's in front of me. So once I'm here, I'm rotating. I'm not strangling myself with this arm punch, okay? Align your shoulders, hit your imaginary target in front. Ready? Hook, push, good. Let's go thumb up for now, okay? Aiming with our big 3 knuckles still. Hook, push, good. Hook, push. So notice my feet too. When I throw my hook in Muay Thai, I pivot a little, but not too much, because again, the low kick is gonna be there, right? So my hook in Muay Thai is a little more shoulder. So I'm ready to hit that check, okay? You can play with it. In boxing, you would see the back of my calf. This is called closing the door. Can't do that in Muay Thai. Ready? Hook, push, hook, push, hook, push, hook, push, hook, push. From the top, jab, push, cross, push, hook, push. Let's put those 3 together. Ready? Jab, cross, hook, push, push, push. Good. From the side, jab, cross, hook, push, push, push. Notice 3 breaths, 1 breath per punch. Jab, cross, hook, push, push, push. Beautiful. Okay, last punch, rear uppercut. Very important punch to me. Now, this is my shortest punch, okay? I don't like to open a lot of combos with this because of the path my arm takes, my chin being open a little bit, okay? But when we throw the uppercut, it's not just your arm. You guys are starting to see a theme. It's weight, right? It's my legs into my punches. I'm not a big guy, but once you understand mechanics, how to put weight in your punch, it'll make you a really respected puncher. So for this one, my weight's on my back leg a little bit. I think about dropping my rear elbow to my hip. See what that does to my shoulders, okay? It turns them down. Now I can go straight up while keeping my shoulder relatively protected. Again, same side shoulder covers my chin. So my boxing coach told me you want to be looking at your uppercut on the same level. You don't have to drop that much like you would in boxing, but that's a good rule of thumb. If you're kind of on eye level, that means you're getting your legs into it. If your punch is here, my eyes are here, right? You're arm punching, okay? So for this one, back of my palm, straight out. I'm going straight up. Once my elbows to my hip. Ush. Little rotation. Notice my back foot. I'm going to say uppercut. Ready? Uppercut. Ush. Uppercut. Ush. Uppercut. Ush. Uppercut. Ush. Uppercut. Good. Drop your weight. Exaggerate these next few. Uppercut. Ush. Feel the difference. Uppercut. Ush. Uppercut. Ush. From the top. Jab. Ush. Cross. Ush. Hook. Ush. Uppercut. Ush. All four. Ready? Jab, cross, hook, up. Hush, 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 hush. Again. Jab, cross, hook, up. Hush, 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 hush. Feel the weight transfer from each punch. One more. Jab, cross, hook, up. Hush, 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 hush. Okay, real quick, about 30 seconds. Let's put it all together. Movement, checks, punches. Then it's going to be time to smash the bag. Okay? Make sure, though, anytime we can focus on technique before getting on the bag is going to help you a lot. Okay? In my stance, we have lead check, rear check, forward, back, left, right, and all four punches. Ready? Forward. Jab. Check. Lead check. Sorry. Jab, cross. Hush, hush. Rear check. Back. Right. Jab. Cross. Hook. Left. Lead check. Forward. Rear check. Jab. Cross. Hook. Uppercut. Back. Back. Rear check. Forward. Jab, cross, hook. Check. Beautiful. Everybody, give me, I want 20. Sorry. Tuck and extend. So I'm all the way back, not relaxed. Knees to elbow. Don't let your feet to your head. Touch. Give me 20. Tuck and extend. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Beautiful. Guys, as soon as you're done with your 20, quick sip of water, then grab your gloves. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll check the chat to see if we have any questions, but that was awesome, you guys. I know I talk a lot, so thank you for bearing with me. Beautiful work. Let's take about 30 seconds to a minute. Glove up, okay? Even if you don't have a bag, you guys, I want you to put your gloves on. Feel the weight of your gloves. It does change things a little bit, okay? You guys are crushing it. I'm so happy right now, everybody. Thank you so much for coming here on a Tuesday morning, making me feel very special. I love it. Okay, about 10 more seconds. Quick sip of coffee. All right, you guys. Beautiful job. So, right, I know boxing for me, it's a big point of pride in Muay Thai. One thing you'll hear a lot other striking sports say that Muay Thai fighters don't have really good boxing, right? That's how all the foreigners think they're going to beat the Thais. But the truth is, the way you box in Muay Thai is very different, right? Because I might just throw 1 or 2 punches before I'm in a clinch or getting kneed, getting elbowed, getting kicked, right? So as far as boxing, you're not going to see 6, 7 punch combinations as much, right? But it's important that we understand and our hands are just as sharp as our kicks, as our knees, and everything else. Okay, so that being said, punch hard today. Let's get it. First round, what we're going to do, nice and easy. It's going to be a 2-minute round split up into 30 seconds. So first 30 seconds, I want single hand strikes. We just went over 4 punches. A lot of advanced students, you can add everything, but all I want is 1 strike and see if you can move just a little bit. So when you're shadow boxing, 1, change your angle. 1, change your angle. 1, check, different thing, okay? Second 30 seconds of the round, any 2 punches at a time. I want you guys to feel how your punches link together, okay? After that, we'll do 3 punches, okay, for 30 seconds, 3 punch combinations, and we'll finish the last 30 seconds with 4 punch combinations, okay? So by the end, the last 30 seconds, 4 punches at a time before we're moving, okay? But first 30 seconds, just gonna be one strike. And if you guys have questions, we'll put it in the chat. But let's go ahead and get started, get warm. Don't start at 1,000% right off the bat. One strike at a time. Good. Okay, just a single hand strike, and do not stay in front of your opponent after you land. Okay, even my fighters, they do that sometimes. They'll hit me with a clean shot, and then they'll leave themselves there for the return. Coach Brandon hits me all the time, and I just have to be fast and see if I can get him, and he forgets to step off the line. Good. All right, you guys, let's go 2 punches at a time, right? I can double jab, jab cross. Advanced students, you can reload on the same side. We'll go over that a little more, but put it together and change your angles. Good, I'm touching my bag. Check every once in a while, right? Stay honest, good. Let's go, start putting it together. Let's increase the speed a little bit. We're almost a minute down. We warmed up hard today, let's go. Nice, Mo. Change your angle right after you score. And 3 punches at a time. Let's go. Hush, hush, hush. Good. Even when I'm shadowboxing. Hush, hush, hush. Good. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Oh, you guys look beautiful. Jordan Mumford. Throw them hands, boy. Nice. Good. Nice, Diane. Nice, Matt. Make sure your hands are coming back to your temples. You grapplers. I know you're comfortable down here, but now let's keep our eyebrow. Good. Use your eyebrow. 4 punches at a time. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Eyes up. Don't look down. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Good. Finish hard. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Push it. Let's be warm after this. 2, 1. Everybody, I want speed punches either on your bag or in the air. 30 seconds, go. Hands come back to your temple. Let's go, 20 seconds. Push the speed. Push the speed. Good, good, good. 15 seconds, come on. Hands come back to your head. Push, 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 push. Come on, you guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice, Danny, 2, 1. Time. Good. Catch your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hey, very good. Right. Now, right, you guys have felt your punches. You kind of understand what I want with the technique. Let's get a little bit more into a specific technique. So what I want to go over now is targeting the body. Okay. And again, I have to give us the why about everything. But one thing my boxing coach told me said for every inch of chin, which is probably 1, you have almost 2 feet of body to work with, okay? I always see everyone throw everything at the head. The head is the easiest thing to move. Like my fist is really small. I only need to move my head that much. It's harder to move my body out of the way, okay? So I always say this, but I don't need to be the fastest and strongest in Muay Thai. Okay, it definitely helps, but there's ways to stack the odds to outthink my opponent. Okay, that's why I love it so much with so many weapons. 1 is just a simple high, low, high. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. 2 combos this round. Okay, 1 is called the one body, and then we'll work the one body head. Okay, each for a minute in this 2-minute round. So one body is just a jab high, jab to the body. Okay. When we change, what I don't want you guys to do is punch down. Should be my same jab. Okay, I can either take a little step, see how my step brings my punch down, or I can just sit in the chair. Okay, whatever feels good for you guys, but it's the same jab. So one body is jab high, right? I'm trying to get their guard up and then land a hard jab right to the sternum. So I'm just then move that second one. You can push it a little bit, okay? Normally when we jab on the bag, I should hit the bag so hard or as hard as I can without moving it, okay? Because that means I'm pushing my punches. When I jab the bag, I'm trying not to push my bag back. I want to hit it as hard as I can without making it move. So at home, that's a great tool for you guys. Okay, so first minute, one body, hush, hush, then we move. Second minute, we're just gonna come back upstairs with a cross. So it's gonna be one body head. So one body, use this motion to land a hard cross. So we're just gonna add hush, hush, hush. Okay, so I'll tell you when to add the cross to the head. Let's just go one body for 1 minute, okay? On three, you guys. 1, 2, 3, hush, let's go. I'm gonna put the music on so you can have something if you're listening. Good, just one body. We're not reaching our punches. Good, Brandon, change your angle after. Nice, Eric, I like that adjustment with the string. Good, Catherine. Yep, change your angle. Don't do the hand swing after you leave range. Stay here. Good. Nice, Danny Goodwin. Beating that dummy up. One head. Just touch the punch to the head. Slam the punch to the body. Right? Good. Nice, Becky. Good little pivot step after that second jab. Good. Yes, don't be there. I like to use that jab. Sometimes I'll kind of turn with it. Bum, bum. Good. Okay, let's come back up with a cross. So one body head for the last minute. Jab head, jab body, come up. Back up with a cross. High, low, high. Nice, Matt. Touch, touch, slam that third punch. Touch, touch, slam. Not every punch has to be full power and speed. Good, D. Nice, Coach Kate. Nice, Dave. Very good. Change your angle after that right hand, Dave Powell. You'll hear me. Move those feet. No matter how hard I punch, how fast I am, if I'm sitting right in front of them, it doesn't matter. They're going to hit me back. 20 seconds. Let's go. Good. Nice, Sachi. Touch, touch. Hard cross. Yes. Good. Let me see that again. But stay on that side. Bump, bump. Yes. As you pull that jab back, that sends your cross, Sachi. Like a pulley system. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Everybody, hands out. Let's hold a squat. Ready? 2 squat jumps. Hold it. 3 squat jumps. Hold it. 5 squat jumps. Very good. Okay. Paying attention. Next drill. The cross to the body, right? We just worked the jab to the body. Same concept with the cross. Okay. I know you guys can throw your cross. So now I'm dropping my level. And really, it's dropping my level from here to here. This much space, you guys can see. Small. It's not a big motion. Okay? So this round, first minute, touch the jab high, slam the cross to the body. Okay, this is 2 body. Hush, hush. Hush, hush. The second minute, we're going to come back upstairs with our lead hook. Okay? So it's going to be jab high, cross body, hook to the head. We call this 2 body head. Really, it's just our 3 combination with the cross going to the body. Okay? So first minute, 2 body. Okay? Put the questions in the chat. I'll check it right now. Let's get going on 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 body, 1 minute. Let's go. Really good, you guys. Danny, you want to see that one more time? I'll get that one, right? So just touch the jab, cross to the body. Don't add the hook yet. I'll tell you when to add the hook, brother. Touch, drop, up, angle change. Guys, check in between these combos. I'm telling you, having that habit is going to remind you where your weight is. Hush, hush. Hey. Hush, hush. Hey, good. Check both sides. Good, you guys. Good, let's move. Let's pick up our speed and power a little bit, right? Come on. Good. to the head. Two body head. Jab high. Cross body. Hook to the head. Let's go. Let's go. We got 1 minute in this round. Push it. Push it. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, hush, hush. Add that power. Hush, hush, hush. Right? The bag is where you guys can rip that power. Let's go. Come on, 45 seconds. Good, D. That's it, Brandon. Work that balance. And sometimes if you're shadow boxing, you can even imagine you miss a punch like in a fight, and you can kind of, have to recover from that, right? Because that happens too. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Let those punches rock, you guys. Come on. I need power and speed. Pick up your endurance. Let's go. Good. Get ready. We're going to finish the round with speed punches in 3, 2, 1. To the head. Go. Drop your level. Go to the body. Hold the squat. Back up. Back down. Very good. Very good. That's time. Hey, quick sip of water. We're going to do one more really solid round on the bag, kind of putting everything together. Got about 20, 30 seconds. Let's go. Beautiful work, everybody. Nice. Great time for any questions in the chat if you want. George, I didn't even see you. Hey, my brother. Oh, I miss you, bro. Everybody's crushing it, you guys. Very solid. Okay. So what we're going to do, I want to do 2 more rounds, kind of freestyle or shadow boxing, okay? But what I'm going to do for these 2 rounds is we're going to switch. It's going to be 30 seconds on the bag, 30 seconds of a plank, okay? So we can kind of combine our bag work and our ab work a little bit today. So kind of working on what we were going through. Really, we looked at dropping our weight into our punches while staying in a good stance, and we worked targeting the body, okay? If you guys want to put all that into practice on your freestyle round, please do. And you guys can add your other weapons, right? See how your punches connect with your knees, your kicks, everything else. But when I yell, right, at 30 seconds, we're going to go elbow plank for 30, right? Back on the back for 30. Then we'll go push-up plank for 30. That'll be round 1. Round 2, we'll do the same thing, but with side planks in between. If you don't have a good surface, like if you're in a basement on concrete, you don't have a pad, you can do bicycles in between. You can do toe touches. However you want to modify, please feel free, okay? So when we're punching, striking this round, I want full speed and full power, okay? 30 on the bag or freestyle shadow, 30 of a plank, okay? Let's get after it. Couple breaths. Ready, in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds freestyle. Power and speed while keeping your technique. This doesn't mean just lose everything we were doing. Good, you guys. 30 seconds strong. Good. Little volume. Whitney, push that speed. I can't see you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Wendy 11, let's go. I can't see you guys, but I want you to push. And plank on your elbows. Let's go. This is your rest. Palms up. Guys, see my palms? They're up. I don't want them here. Try and go up. Good, hold it. 10 seconds. Get ready to go back into shadow or on the bag. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to freestyle. Let's go. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Good. Let's go. Let's go, Diane. Push that speed. Let's go. Power. Guys, make your crosses count. Let's go. Let's go. 5, plank jacks. Feet go out and in. "15 more seconds. Let's go. Finish strong. Finish strong. Let's go. 10, 9, pick it up. 8. Good. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Time. 30 seconds off. We're going to do one more round. Catch your breath. Good. So, I want you guys to put some volume together. Try to end with a lower body attack. Okay? Same thing, but now, right, end with a different weapon. I want 3 or 4 punches, elbow. 3 or 4 punches, knee. 3 or 4 punches, kick. Okay? Put it all together this round. 3, 2, 1. Ash, let's go! Freestyle, freestyle! Hey. 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 Good. Excellent. Come on, shadowboxing, same thing. Ha, ha, ha. Hey. 10 seconds. Get ready to side plank. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Pick a side. Let's go. Beautiful. Hips to the sky. Right? Don't let your hips sink. Try to keep all this in line. Feel your obliques. If you were in my class, you know this is where I come around and kick you in the abs. Breathe. 10 seconds. Good. If you're on the back right now, you better be moving. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Back to freestyle. Let's go. Let's go. You guys look beautiful. And make sure your rear hand goes back to your head. Good. Let's go. Okay, come on, B. Let's go, E. Let's go, Catherine. Let's go. And side plank, last 30. Beautiful job. You guys on the back, this is your last pass. Let's go. Let's finish strong. Last drill. Good, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Kate, you show off over there. I wish I could do that. And time. Take your gloves off. Okay? You can take a couple laps if you want. Beautiful. Grab a quick sip of water. Very nice job today, you guys. Turn the music down. Beautiful job. Let's do a few stretches as a class, and then we'll close out. Holy cow. That 42 minutes went quick. You guys know I have a problem keeping it to an hour, so thank you for bearing with me. First one, if you have a bag or a wall, is putting my palm against the wall, and I'm turning, stretching my chest across the front of my shoulders. To modify, just grab a door frame or something there, okay? Get both sides. Very good. And as you're doing this, you guys, breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth, right? Our bodies are done working. We're going to cool down, but internally, there's a whole storm going on inside. So we need to let our heart rates come down nice and easy. Let's take it down into a butterfly stretch, please. Try and move your feet in. Keep your lungs open, nice and tall. In through your nose. Nice job today, you guys. I know I was sweating and breathing hard just from doing like the quarter of a round. You guys are in awesome shape. So hopefully you got a good workout, right? Stick your feet straight out into what's called the pike. So you can stretch for your toes. I like to go elbows down to the ground and then extend, okay? So if you want to try that, elbows to the ground, Then extend your hands. Good. Thank you, Danny. I'm glad you got a good workout, buddy.
Thank you.
Cool. Flip it over. Let's get our cobra stretch. So I try to keep my hips on the ground and my shoulders back. Couple deep breaths. And time. Good, you guys. Very good. So we'll close out. We'll unmute everybody after this. But, guys, thank you so much for coming. Let's just get a quick Y to each other. Not super official, but I'm so happy that we could put this together and connect this way. I really didn't realize it until we started doing these classes yesterday, how good it makes me feel just to see you guys. I mean, working out and the training, obviously love that, but how much the community really meant to me, and having it taken away make you realize real quick, how good we have it, and the things that maybe I was taking for granted a little bit just by being around it every single day. So I hope you guys are staying safe. Now we have Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. kickboxing. Coach Terrence is on Monday, Wednesday. I'm Tuesday, Thursday. And then Muay Thai will be at 6 p.m. Coach Sean is going to run it tonight. So yellow shirts and up, be sure to join. And then there's tons of virtual resources that we have right now. Call it the Virtual Resource Hub, Easton.Online / I want to say My Virtual Resource Hub, but we'll send it out. Anyhow, there's Q&As, curriculum. You'll have access to our Zoom schedule. And then we have supplementary classes. So today at 11 o'clock, if you guys follow me on Instagram, we're going to do a special kin stretch session. If you guys remember, we had them come in. We had like 80 people at their workshop in Denver. Right after a workout, I think would be an awesome time. If you want to jump in, you guys can go ahead and do that. I'll probably see you over there. I'm going to hang out, for the next 10 minutes or so. I'll unmute everyone if anyone has any questions. If you got to go, it was so great to see you guys. I'm always available if you have my number, Voxer, email, and that was so much fun. I can't believe how hard I'm sweating right now. That's embarrassing, you guys. I got to step it up for Thursday, but thank you again. Let's do one more Y. Feet together, hands together. Remember, in Thailand, we go low. It's kind of disrespectful, so I want you to go at least to your nose. Kap kun kap means thank you. They spell it with an R, but you'll say So I'm going to say kap kun kap. Women, you can say kap kun kap. And let's get a good Y. Kap kun kap. Thank you, guys. I'll unmute. Let's see. But beautiful job. Thank you, Jordan. You're so welcome. Good to see you, Becky.
Good to see you. See you soon.
All right. I don't have
the URL in the chat.
Oh, yes.
You can also access it just from our homepage. There's a button.
Okay. Yes. I know I have it in my messages. I told Sarah I would too. Messages. Oh, here we go. One sec, you guys. I'm going to post a link to the kin stretch class. Just bear with me. I have it ready to go. Just want to do it on my phone. But what do you guys think?
That was great.
Getting it decent here. I think you can unmute yourselves, but I'm going to do it. Kate, I'm excited for tonight for the kids Muay Thai.
Me too.
Glad I got that one. I think most people will have a partner with their parents at least. So
yeah, parents or siblings. We have a lot of siblings in class.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sounds like we'll have a pretty good amount. Yeah. Nice. Who else do I got? Dave, how was the workout, man? You might be frozen. Catherine, you're sweating. I love it. Here, I'm going to unmute you because I miss you. Nice. Let me see your setup.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see it?
Oh.
So.
Yeah. Let me see. Sick. I love it.
Good to see you. It was a good class.
Awesome. I'm psyched. George. Oh, let me unmute you. Or maybe you can unmute yourself. Oh.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hi, George.
Hi, Sachi.
Dude.
Hey, that was amazing. I couldn't really go that hard because I tied like a pillow to a tree.
Good.
I have an Easton bag, but I don't know how to hang it up yet. I'll figure it out soon.
I wonder if you could like fix it to the tree and almost like have it like a pole pad against the tree.
I tried for the beginning of the
maybe not, because that might damage the bag. I don't know.
See that thing?
Hey, when this all blows over, would you trade privates on drums for striking lessons?
Yes, of course.
I so want to make that happen.
I can actually send you some stuff, like some sticks and a practice pad, so you can start.
That would be incredible, dude. Let's
we'll set it up.
See you later tonight.
Awesome.
Good job today. Awesome. What time is it? I'm gonna stay on for about 5 more minutes. Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Miss you.
Miss you too.
How's the workout shadowboxing?
It's not as good as normal, but it's something, so it helps.
I try to call you out a little bit to motivate you.
Yes, I noticed.
Good. How have you been feeling since your fight got scrapped and everything?
That fight, it's okay. It's the tournament that really bums me out.
That was the one you were really shooting to.
Yeah, but I mean, they rescheduled it for September, so I'll just.
State or nationals?
That was the regional.
Oh,
yeah.
the USMTO?
Yeah, TBAs, they haven't changed yet, and that's supposed to be June.
Well, I guess it's like late June.
Yeah, but no one's gonna be training for like over a month.
Yeah. Sachi, are those rollerblades in the back or ski boots?
Both.
Nice.
Guys.
Aggressive? Oh, snowboard boots. Oh.
Yeah, I bought these at a thrift store. I haven't used them yet, but I was just looking at them during class. I was like, it's time to bust these out.
His girlfriend went rollerblading yesterday. I got super jealous. I've been picked up the randomest hobbies. I've been fingerboarding. I got a tech deck. I'll post a session when I'm ready.
That's awesome.
But how did you get a decent workout, Sachi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I don't have a very high threshold right now.
Me either. Dude, I was dumping sweat in the shadow boxing warm up, and also, oh man, I made curry last night, Mom. Just
nice.
coming out of my pores.
What
I
kind?
made it
Coach,
Saturday.
that's amazing what you're doing, though. That's really, really cool. I'm trying to set up some videos for the tigers and the little tigers, like with, so they could, use a pillow and some sticks as well. I also don't want them to drive their parents
Crazy. I just on the wall. For sure. Awesome. It's so good to see you guys, man. It's awesome. And I took the wall mount, the TV, our Google Cast. So that's what I have set up in the this little space right now.
Nice.
The academy, it's interesting because we have 3 different video areas set up in the academy. It looks so different.
Have you seen that new thing on Facebook that like the Boss Rutan thing, the UFC thing with all the is that a good investment?
I think for Target, I don't know how well it withstands the pressure. I can't imagine with what it's on, that if you're throwing power, I don't know how long that would last, but I like the Target selection. I saw some gym the apartment complex I'm looking at has one.
Oh, no way. That's awesome.
I was like, what?
You should give it a shot.
I'd smash that and just put the vibe out in the weight room.
Right.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Sach, are you going to be on the program directors meeting?
I was thinking about doing kin stretch. I asked Mike, and he said that I don't have to, since we're just kind of letting things.
I want to do kin stretch too, but I'm going to go jump in there. Oh, phone's ringing. I got to bounce, you guys.
Bye, man. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Sachi.
Everybody.